Okay, to make your straight fitted skirt, you have to fold your fabric like this. Fold it into two. First, we'll be cutting out the front part of the skirt. So I'm just making a starting line, like a starting point. So it depends on where you want to. Most person just start from the edge. So you take down your length of skirt. Don't forget to add sewing allowance, because that's where you have to turn the skirt with the lining. So as we sew, you see what I'm talking about. So that is the length. Then you take your from your waist down to the hip. That is it. Waist to the hip. And then I forgot to add that you have to remove your belt. You know, the straight skirt has a belt, so if your belt is 2 inches, you minus 2 inches from the full length, then you take down your measurement. So I'm connecting the hip lines now. Then the knee, that's the knee length. So you divide your hips by 4. You can as well do it this way. You fold your tape to where it is and then fold it again, just as you see me do. Whatever thing you get there, you mark it like this. You put your sewing allowance. I'm using 2 inches for sewing allowance. You do the same thing with your hips measurements. You divide your hip by 4 like this. I always use my tape rather to do my division. Yes, you put it to your hip and then you add your sewing allowance. Then I use my waist measurement to get my knee length. You see what I will do now. All I just did was to add 1 inch to the waist and then add my sewing allowance. Whatever thing I got from the knee, I just extended it down to the full length, depending on how your customer wants her skirts to be at the bottom. You understand? Most times it's easier to just take the measurements. When they stand, you ask them how wide they want it to be. You should move their leg. Yes. So I'm connecting all the lines now together. So that is it. So I'm going to come down by 1 inch for the front. So you connect it to the waist. So after that, we go ahead to cut out our fabric. So we go ahead to cut the material like this, following the lines. Yes. And after that, you fold the next piece. The way I'm folding it like this, you place the front pattern on it. Don't forget to leave your zip allowance, 2 inches zip allowance at the back. So I'm going to take it downward like this. I'm using 2 inches. So depending on what you want to use, you can use 1.5, but I decide to use 2 inch. So I'm just going to roll a line down like this. So you roll a straight line down. So that part is the 2 inches for the belt. You notch the middle part of your skirt, the front side. So you just place the front pattern on it like this. And then you go ahead to cut it. Just as you see on the video right now. So you go ahead to cut your fabric following the front pattern you placed on it, just like this. Be careful not to cut out the first one. Yeah, and then you notch the middle part, the zip line, before you go ahead to divide the two of them, the back side. So this is me trying to cut out the belt. So whatever inches you're using for the belt, you fold your fabric into two like that. Rule a straight line and cut. When you cut it out, you use a paper stay to iron to the fabric. That's to make it firm. Yes. Don't forget to keep an allowance to the length. For instance, you're working with 10 inches. Always leave like 2 to 3 inches. So you place your front pattern on your lining to cut. You fold the lining into two, just as we've been doing. So you cut it like this. This is the perfect way to make it easy, and you save material this way. So because this is the back, we'll go ahead to divide the lining. We'll do the same thing for the front, like this too. So you place it on it. Make sure they sit properly. The material sit properly and it's equal. So see what is going to happen here. You see the space I leave underneath the fabric? It's so that when you want to turn the fabric, you use the main material to turn it. You see some people, after they sew finish, the lining will be showing under their skirts. It's not professional. So I'll show you what to do now. You place your lining on your fabric. You sew the two sides, leaving the waist side open. Do the same thing to the back. So you place your lining front side facing each other with your fabric. You go ahead to join it in the sewing machine. So this is the band. I've already attached my paper stay to it. So I'm done sewing this lining now. You can see that's the front side, and this is the back. You see how neat it is looking. That's the end. We use the fabric to turn the lining. So now we want to put in our measurement. So we take out the 2-inch for zip. You rule a straight line. The reason why you have to pin it together so they don't move when you're taking in your measurement. So that is the zipper allowance. Make sure you have enough allowance, especially if the person have hips, so the skirt can go in. So that measurement down there is the opening. So you ask your clients how they want their skirt to be open. Then you put in the measurement. So I'm done sewing it. This place now is to tack it. So that's how we tack it that way. You run a stitch like that so that when you open the skirt, it's not going to pull off. So we are done. Look at it. So we are going to pin the zip area. To put in our full measurement. So that's the front side. We'll place the back on it like this. Always iron your skirt so it appears well. So now we are going to put in our body measurements and then join the front and the back, including the band. That's the waist to hip. Then from waist to the knee. So we'll connect all the lines together. So these are our allowance. We're taking out our allowance on all sides. So now we'll connect all the lines together, the allowance from the hips, knee, and then the full length. Connect all the lines with your curve rulers. But if you don't have a curve ruler, you can just use your free hand, but make sure the lines are equal. That's from the waist to the hip, the hips to the knee, and then down to the full length. Please make sure your skirt is equal at the top and at the bottom. So we're going to take this to the sewing machine and join the lines together, sew the material together. So that is it. We are done sewing. You turn your fabric, iron, and then this is the belt. Now we are going to attach the belt. But first we are going to attach like front sides facing each other. Where you notch, we are going to sew it this way. Use your pin to hold it. Take one part of the belt first to sew it. You pin it round like this. You see how we did this part? The allowance. You hold it like that, pin it to the belt, take it round, sew it. Make sure it is equal. Yes, like this. Do the same thing to this other side. You pin it, you go around one side of the belt. So after that, this is how you're going to sew it. You fold it like this. That's the belt. Now you fold it the other way around. You run a stitch from the up down with one side. So we are done sewing one side and we've ironed it. So now we need to attach this other part of it that is open, so you can see. So what you have to do is fold it inside like this. Yes, and then you sew, you fold and sew half an inch, please. You do that all everywhere, and then that's it. So we attach our zip to this like this. We are going to attach our zip to it, and then your skirt is ready. So thank you all for watching, and please don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more lovely tutorials. God bless you. Please, you can leave a comment. Drop your comments, what you think about this skirt tutorial, this sewing pattern, your observations. Drop your comment and I'll respond to everything. Thank you so much.